July 14, 2025, and this is a Monday evening. I just completed my 5:30 p.m. class at Phase 3 in Huntsville, and I appreciate everybody coming in. So in the flow today, as I guided through the Vinyasas, we went through Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B, and then also went through a flow consisting of our warrior poses. The word that came to our mind is self-study or svadhyaya that Patanjali came in centuries ago. So in terms of Patanjali, he talks about the niyamas, observations, and the first observation he talks about is a self-study. So the idea is that we are relying on our breath, on our body, to study the impact of the poses in yoga, to study the impact of the flow, to study the impact of the breath work that we go through. And this leads on to changes in our brain, changes into our body. And this goes on to the main focus of yoga, how we connect the yoke between our breath, brain, and body. So keeping that concept in mind, we are relying on our body to create the benefit, to seek those benefits of movement therapy. And the breath work that can pierce the concept of our mind and connect us into that real self that we have within us, to connect to the intelligence that we have, and also on the way addressing some of the negative or self-defeating mindsets sometimes we get into. So keeping that concept in mind, our brain, our body, our breath are wonderful gifts that we have to study the impact of prana and flow of energy, the life force, and also the benefit of movement therapy. So keeping the concept of Patanjali's niyamas, Niyamas, and svadhyaya, that actually is to study ourselves, study our brain, our body. This leads on to changes in our body, strengthening of our physical body. Also, this opens up the possibility of additional flow of energy in the energy body. And finally, it leads on to what we call emotional equanimity, that is calmness, stillness in our mind, also in our emotions, that we don't have kind of major kind of changes in mood. And keeping that in mind, the concept of neuroplasticity comes up. So neuroplasticity is a concept in neurosciences, which means that our thoughts, our intentions, and also our movement can change the brain. In fact, not only the physiology, neurochemistry, but also even the genetics can be changed as we are in a very dynamic process. Keeping that in mind, Patanjali Svadhyaya, self-study, leading on to neuroplasticity in our brain.